folks. So, I've been on this diet for about a week now. We're about 7 or 8 weeks into this whole quarantine thing going on in the country right now. And, I picked up a lot of weight.
That sounds right. We got our group together. This is the first time in a long time we've got a whole group together here. So, and we got a new member here. Remember him from a video or two ago? Burgess. But we're kind of all anxious to get ready to get on this hunt, see what we can come up with, especially this guy, because he's been locked up for a while. He hasn't been out hunting for a long time.
Yeah, I can hear myself getting fatter. You guys that know me best have seen me struggle with weight on my channel. Well, on my main meditating channel in the past. I come up with that Digger's diet, and I wound up losing over 20 pounds on that diet. So, during that first 6 weeks of this quarantine, I gained it all back and then some. Wound up weighing myself last week, and I was up 30 pounds from before the quarantine. So I had actually got under 200 pounds where I wanted to be before. I never did quite lose everything I wanted to, but at least I did lose the 30 pounds and maintain being under 300 for a little while, a good while. But not being able to get out, being stuck in the house and the situation that I'm in, yeah, I packed on the pounds pretty good there. So last Monday, today's date is May the 11th. Last Monday, whatever that date was, I can't remember. But yeah, a week ago from today, I started doing the low carb dieting. And I've done pretty well with it. I'm down 6 pounds now. I'm up from 333, or down from 333 to 327 pounds. So I've lost a little bit of weight there. Nothing to write home about yet. Anyway, I got my stimulus package, and I bought one of those Pit Boss wood pellet grills. So that gave me an epiphany of a time, in my life a few years back, 5 years back, in fact, where my wife and we done a low carb diet back then. So with this new wood pellet grill, I plan on putting it to good use and making it a big staple of my diet. Let's go check it out. So this is my front porch. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place out here in the back country. Yep, we love coming outside and doing some grilling on this new wood pellet grill of mine. Check that bad boy out right there. Thank you, President Trump. Wasn't for you, that would not be possible. So I'm going to warm up some food that I actually cooked on it last night. We figured out that this thing is it's so easy to use that you can just rewarm your leftovers up on it too, and they taste just as good. Actually better warmed up that way than a microwave, or let's say in the oven. It just kind of brings the same life of the grilled taste and the flavor back from the food that you grilled the previous night before. So let's go get something. Well, first let's fire this baby up, and then we'll go get something to throw on it. Stay tuned for that. Alright, so we've turned her on, and we gotta wait 5 minutes. It does a burn off phase all by itself. Once that temperature starts rising, you put it on that smoke setting that's on the grill. And basically it cooks like an oven. It's got temperature control, and it cooks all the way up to around 500 degrees, which is called high on here. But yeah, a little over 500 degrees this thing can get, which is plenty enough time to cook your food, get it done. Plenty enough time. So we're just waiting on that burn off phase, and we're gonna warm up some food on this. And yeah, I'm liking this low carb. I can eat steak and chicken and eggs, and just can't have the bread. That bread is my downfall anyway. So hopefully I can go beyond the 25 to 30 pounds that I've lost in the past, and go further than that with this diet. We're gonna find out together. You'll know before I will. Alright, she's starting to smoke now, folks. This is the burn off phase I was telling you about. The smoke will intensify for a minute during its burn off phase, and then the smoke will all of a sudden clear up, and she good to cook on. Yep, there she goes. Alright, so the smoke is cleared up. She is cooking at about 230 degrees, 35 now, right there. We're gonna cut her up a little bit. We're trying to warm up some food here. Let's cut her up to about 350. Grab my trusty. Oops. Hold on a minute, gotta wipe that off. Alright, I got my tongs wiped off. And this is some of the food I cooked last night. Just gonna warm it up, and it's gonna be breakfast. That's hamburger that I cooked, and some smoked sausage. I'll warm up one patty and one sausage, and that is gonna be breakfast. Save the other for later. Anyway, yeah, check it out. Oh yeah, let's bring her back to life, shall we? Alright. I'll grab one of these burgers here. So this burger is fresh burger that I got from the grocery store. And yeah, I got that open flame, I want to get that flame, going on there. That flame grilled taste, you can't beat it. Oh yeah, she's cooking now. So like I was saying, the burger, when I prepared it, patted them out, I got some of that pre-cooked bacon, cut it up into chunks, mixed it, and some Worcestershire, and some garlic salt and black pepper, and patted those bad boys out, cooked them on the screw, and boy, they're good. Let me tell you what, they're good. You know you want one. I will have to do that in a fresh setting later, but this video is all about me getting back on my rhythm and finding a weight loss plan that works for me. Over 300 pounds is unacceptable for me, and I really need to go further down into my way. I need to get around 250 or so, which I have yet to accomplish. So we'll see if we can do this. Alright, I'm gonna warm this up and then I'll cut you back on. Alright, so I got my meat warmed up and it's resting on that top rack, and I figure I'm gonna try a little experiment here. Yeah, I got my 2 eggs. I'm gonna try to cook me some over medium. That's the way we like it, just slightly runny down here in the south in the middle. I'm not very good at this, so I'm gonna do my best to cook them eggs on that grill. Now this isn't the ideal frying pan for this because of the plastic handle, but I'm gonna be cooking it with the lid open, so I think it's gonna be okay. Plus this is an older pan that we no longer use as much because we got a newer set. I wouldn't want to ruin my wife's new cooking stuff, so we're gonna try with this older pan. Let's see how that goes. Alright folks, here we go, moment of truth time. See if that pan heats up. Let's see if it can cook. Sorry I got you in that sunlight where you can't see as good. As you can see, I got my egg. She's starting to get white on the edges, so I gotta get her back in that flame. Oh yeah. I think it's going to work nicely. She is cooking. Alright, so I got it warmed up. As you can see on the pan, the eggs stuck a little bit, so instead of the way I wanted them over medium, I wound up with a more lightly scrambled type of egg, which is fine. Fine. I usually break them up with my fork anyway, so there we go. Eggs and meat for breakfast. There's that burger's cooked with the bacon already in it. Got this little sausage going on there, and we're fixing to throw down on some low carb eating. That's breakfast for the day. Okay folks, so that was me at the beginning of my weight loss journey. As you can tell by my voice, I was really depressed. Yeah, I got hit pretty hard by the pandemic. My main YouTube channel is about metal detecting, and before the pandemic hit, I was able to get out and go more through the week. Now I'm cut down to once every 3 weeks. For those of you that don't know, I have 2 autistic children. My son, which is in his mid-20s, and my daughter, she's in her teens. So yeah, I have a challenging lifestyle that I don't really talk about much on camera. And with not being able to get out so much, I have not been able to produce good finds. So like in the beginning of this weight loss journey that I have been taking now since May the 4th, what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I was trying to find myself, rediscover myself. What I was trying to get at is, in the beginning, I really overdid it on the fast food. I mean, to start with, I was thinking, well, this isn't going to, last long. Maybe they'll get my kids straightened out and their programs will be started back in a few weeks. I wasn't wrapping my head around the idea that this was going to take as long as it's still to this day taking. So, with that being said, I was, going to drive-through fast food restaurants, eating the bacon, barbecue bacon double king cheeseburger from Burger King. That's a good sandwich. but it wasn't good to me. Yes, I mean, that's just one example. Of course, I didn't eat that every day, but overeating was definitely happening, and I gained a lot of weight, and I didn't even realize that it happened. So, yeah, so this is where my journey is beginning, and I am happy to take you along if you're willing to come. Now, since the beginning, I have gotten a lot better at this diet, and I have some tips and advice that I'll be bringing to your attention in later videos, but this is what it looked like in the beginning. As I'm looking at my date on my computer screen now, and as I'm moderating to you now, it is now July the 11th, so I am down a pretty good significant amount. I've currently lost 28 pounds. I am weighing now 305, I'm happy to report, and throughout the month of July I'm hoping to break the cycle and get under 300 pounds. And also, I'd like to say that this low carb / keto, which I have just started to discover, has I'm going to incorporate that as a lifestyle change. I have asthma. I did not know in the beginning that the asthma, well, to start with, I was having real bad heartburn from the weight gain, really bad heartburn. I think I may have that GERD, the real nasty heartburn condition, that a lot of people have that get overweight. I think I was going through a lot of that, so I had to do something about it. And I done low carb back in 2015 for a long time, and with great success. Don't know why I ever got off of it, But I had low carb for almost 2 complete years at one time in my life, and I was thinner, and I felt better than I ever had. And the heartburn I just didn't have, So gaining that much weight, I was miserable, uncomfortable, and I did not know that heartburn to that extreme could cause or trigger asthma. So with this pandemic going on, I was having asthma complications, and first thing that goes through my mind is, oh my god, I got the corona. But no, it just turned out it was just my asthma. So I was able to control it with a natural, not a natural, but with a prescription inhaler. So I'm happy to report that since I've started this diet, I don't have to take heartburn pills as often. Maybe once, every other week or so, I might get a little small hint of heartburn, but nothing compared to what it was. I have not had to hit my inhaler, not one time. So this lifestyle change is necessary for me in more than one way. It's not just about losing weight. It's about feeling better. I had heartburn so bad and shortness of breath till it felt like I was gonna die, and it would get this way after I had really nasty heartburn. And I had no idea, that the heartburn could trigger the asthma like it did in me. But that's all under control now, and it's gonna stay that way. I hope you continue to follow me on my journey, and thank you for watching.